Chapter 1155 is pure chaos. Rox D. Zebek making his grand entrance not in God Valley but 8 years earlier, storming the Reverie itself, from confronting Emu to assembling the strongest crew in history. Let's break down the 12 details you probably missed and what they mean for One Piece's endgame. Number 1. Rox's bounty poster resembles Buggy. Rox's bounty poster is a major callback. Tongue out, arms raised in a mocking pose, it's almost identical to Buggy's post-time skip bounty image. The post is exaggerated and theatrical, and just like Buggy, it commands attention. Add in the wild hair and wide grin, this may be Oda's way of visually linking Rox with the man who unintentionally became a Yonko, and also has aspirations to be the Pirate King. Number 2, he looks like Blackbeard for a reason. Let's talk resemblance. Rox D. Zebek shares a near identical facial structure with Marshall D. Teach Blackbeard. The same nose, jawline, grin. This isn't speculation, the manga directly states that Rox is Blackbeard's father. That family resemblance isn't just design, and this also would mean that if Buggy is one of Rox's sons, then they would be brothers. And something I've thought about before is that almost all of the Yonko directly link with each other in some sort of way. Luffy Blackbeard obviously, Blackbeard Shanks obviously, and Shanks Buggy obviously, Luffy Buggy, but not Buggy Blackbeard. There is nothing linking them that I can think of. Number 3, Rox infiltrating the Reverie 8 years before God Valley. Forget God Valley, Zebek was already a threat long before. 8 years earlier, he infiltrated the Reverie, kidnapped 5 kings, killed an admiral, and reached the throne room of Mary Joie, or more specifically, the butterfly room, where we see Emu and what looks to be Gunko. This is also the first time, and last, apparently, a pirate has ever been confirmed to reach Emu's domain and survive. Number 4, first pirate to confront Emu face to face. This chapter marks the first ever confirmed confrontation between a pirate and Emu. And of course, we did have him confronting Sabo, but that is different, that is a revolutionary. While the exchange is brief, Emu clearly recognizes Rox as a threat. What's crazier, Rox enters the Room of Flowers and leaves alive. That alone puts him in a league of his own, and we do see a clash with him and Herald. But before that, number 5, Rox declares himself a worshipper of Davy Jones. This is huge. Rox tells Emu he's a worshipper of Davy Jones directly, referencing the pirate legend from Long Ring Longland. Back then, Davy backfights felt like maybe to you a filler, but now it's clear they come from an ancient pirate tradition that Rox saw as sacred. And Oda has actually talked about this before. Number 6, he used Davy backfights to form his crew. Forget alliances, Rox played games, literally. The chapter confirms he used Davy backfights to win over the most dangerous pirates in history. Whitebeard, Shiki, Stussy, and others were all recruited through these cursed games. Suddenly, Foxy's arc doesn't seem so silly anymore now, does it? His crew, the original 6, Chapter 1155 confirms the first 6 members of the Rox Pirates. You have Edward Newgate, Shiki, Kaido, Stussy, Ochoku, and a new character, Don Marlin. And Don Marlin shares a unique resemblance to Beige, who is also from the West Blue. Both of them are from the West Blue. He also kind of has the chin of Shiryu. Number 8, Supreme King Haki clash with Elbaf's king. During his escape from the Reverie, Rox clashes with Herald, the king of Elbaf. The result, a Conqueror's Haki explosion so strong that it levels the area and knocks out nearly everyone in range. It has a 5-kilometer radius. Do you understand how long that is? How massive of an area that is? It's one of the strongest Haki clashes we've seen, period. Up there with Roger and Whitebeard and the unleash of Conqueror's Haki that Emmett did during Egghead. The Gate of Justice got destroyed. As if breaking into Meridraw wasn't enough, Rox also destroys a Gate of Justice during his escape. This is one of the largest structures in the One Piece world to date, and he shatters it while fleeing. We do not know which of the gates he destroyed, but they're all the same size from what we know, so it really doesn't matter. There's also some interesting symbolism with this. He literally breaks the gateway to the system. Number 10. Rox's goals are clear and terrifying. Rox doesn't just want power, he wants to rule the world, similar to another guy. In his own words, he plans to create a pirate-led new world by force, a pirate paradise, also similar to someone else. He's not chasing the One Piece. The One Piece at this point didn't exist. Or it existed, but it didn't have its name. He's trying to dethrone Imu and the Celestial Dragons entirely, and he was very close to doing so. Number 11, Hachinosu's origin tied to Rox. The chapter also explained how the Hachinosu pirate-led island came to be. Rox takes control of it. After a little bit of a fast forward, turns it into a lawless haven from what we know, setting the stage for Blackbeard to inherit it decades later. And there is some very interesting lore about it that Ochoku talks about, it having a massive gold deposit, and that a shady organization helped the pirates that got sent there from different nations to take it over. And despite all this, Rox still lost. The chapter serves as a massive power flex for Rox and us seeing the prologue to his life. But it is also a reminder. Gol D. Roger alongside Garp defeated him. That says everything about how strong the Pirate King and the hero of the Marines truly was. Now from what we know, it could have been a 2v1, it could have been a 5v2, we do not know. And as a little fun fact, Davy Jones, it is said that he was cursed by a devil. I think that is very obviously supposed to be Imu. And I think Davy Jones might have been a rival to Joy Boy. I do not think it was Joy Boy. But of course, it could also be linked to the D maybe being Davy. That is just speculation. But what did you think of the chapter? Did you learn anything new here? Was there something I missed? Comment it down below. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. Have a great day, have an awesome day, and bye.